Hey guys, June is finally here, am I right? Well, kids are out of school, days are longer, gardens are growing, and here in Florida, well, we're entering that time of year where stepping outside feels like walking into a sauna. It's pretty crazy, honestly. If you're watching from somewhere cooler, consider yourself lucky. Well, here at DTR, summer means temperatures are in the 90s, humidity through the absolute roof. Afternoon thunderstorms, if we're lucky. Chickens trying to figure out the coolest place they can find to spend the day, right? One of the questions I get asked every year is whether chickens can handle hot weather. Well, the answer is yeah, okay? There's definitely things that we can do to help the chickens stay healthy and comfortable and productive through the hottest month of the year, though. I will say that. So today, what I'm going to do here is share 10 things we do here on our homestead to help our flock get through the summer. Whether you have 5 chickens or 50 chickens, these tips can help. Man, it looks like an absolute zoo right now, doesn't it? I let all the animals out because it's we finally started getting some rain, so the green's coming in, so it's like, all right. So anyway, let's walk the property and tell you a little bit about these chickens, right? Number one, kind of par for the course with any animals, water's everything. The number one thing your chickens need in summer is fresh water. Honestly, if you only remember one thing from this entire video, please do me a huge favor and remember that, because water is vital. Water, and I mean lots of it, friends. Chickens can survive without the treats. They can survive without their fancy coops. They can survive without expensive equipment. They cannot survive long without water. What can, really? I mean, during summer months, I make sure our birds have multiple water stations. Several, okay? We have, probably at least a dozen on this property, at least. That way, if one of the, the water areas get knocked over, guys, they have more, okay? If one of them gets dirty, there's still clean water somewhere else, okay? One thing people don't realize is how quickly water heats up. You can fill a water bucket in the morning, and by afternoon, it's practically bath water, right? So, I check water often, especially during those brutally hot days, okay? Number 2, hand in hand with the water, this is Arnold, our piggy pig, shade, okay? Shade's gonna be your best friend. Take a look around our property. You can see the trees, right? See the trees all over shade. And notice the way with these pens over here, we actually have the trees lined up. We have the pens in a way that the trees are under, the pens are under the trees over here. So you'll notice the chickens aren't, they're not in the middle of the pasture, okay? And if we let them free range, they know where to go, okay? They're typically under the trees, under the bushes, under structures, trailers, anywhere they can find the shade. Chickens are surprisingly smart when it comes to heat. I mean, really. They naturally seek cooler areas. That's just what they do. Our birds spend a lot of time under our oak trees here on the property during the summer months. Those trees, they provide that natural protection from the sun, right? If your yard doesn't have mature trees, consider adding something like shade cloths, shelter, or some temporary shade structure. It's not going to hurt anything. It'll only help them. A little bit of shade can make a big, big difference. Number 3, your ventilation matters more than your insulation, okay? Many people worry about keeping the chickens warm. Far fewer people worry about keeping them cool. But honestly, heat kills chickens far more often than the cold. Your coop is going to need airflow, lots of airflow, if you don't free range them, okay? I mean, regardless, you're going to probably, I'm sure you have a coop anyway, airflow, okay? See the way ours, see the way the top half has that, the way the screen is there? Our well and our rabbits and stuff are over here on this side, but the chicken coop is actually over here on the left where it says welcome. A coop that traps heat, it's an oven, right? You don't want that. You want fresh air moving through the structure. You want those open vents, the windows, hardware, cloth panels, anything that's going to encourage air movement, okay? Good ventilation helps remove heat and moisture. Actually, I think Arnold wants to go into this area. Hey, buddy. You want to go in your little area? He usually beds down in the rabbit hutch here. All right, buddy. I know it. Our rabbits are over in here. Hi, buddy. Some of them, anyway. We got the rest of them over there on the inside of the left side of the coop. Sorry. Tip number 4: free ranging absolutely helps. Okay. Again, I mean, just look around. Ours are free ranging. They're awesome. They do so many. There's so many awesome reasons to free range. One of the reasons, though, it allows them to regulate themselves. Honestly, when chickens have options, they tend to make smart decisions. I know that might sound crazy. They find the cool dirt, they find the shade, they find bugs hiding in damp areas, am I right? They find the cooler microclimates around the property. If birds are locked in a small run all day, they don't have many choices. But when they have room to roam, they can seek comfort naturally. Obviously, free ranging isn't possible for everyone. Predators are very real. Neighborhoods do have rules, right? But if you can safely allow some free range time, chickens generally benefit from it. Number 5, dust baths are summer spas for chickens. One of my favorite things to watch is when the chickens do some dust bathing, and they're not going to do it right now because it's cooler, it's later in the evening. You'll see them doing this during the day. It might scare you the first time you see it. You might go, oh boy, what's wrong with him or her? Well, it's all right. They're most likely just dust bathing. So people who don't own chickens think they're crazy when they do it. The chickens dig a hole, they throw dirt everywhere. That's what it looks like. They roll around in it, they flap their wings. I'm serious. It sounds crazy. That's what they do. So somehow the chickens are completely happy when they do that. So dust baths actually help control parasites on your birds too, which is awesome. And it helps your chickens stay comfortable at the end of the day, really. So you'll often find the birds digging down into cooler soil beneath the surface. That cooler dirt feels good during the hot months, right? I mean, it does. If your chickens don't have a dust bath area, summer is a great time to go ahead and provide one for them. Number 6 is to watch for that heat stress on your birds, okay? It's something that every chicken owner really should recognize. Some of the signs include things like the panting. You'll see it holding the wings away from the body. You might see this pretty commonly around birds on near lakes, ponds. If they get lethargic, you see signs of that, right? Reduced activity, reduced egg production in general, standing with their beak open. Chickens don't sweat like people, okay? They cool themselves differently. Panting is one of the ways. You'll see them pant. It's pretty common. I've seen ducks pant too here. Guys, it gets hot in Florida. A little panting on an extremely hot day is not unusual. It's okay. Red's hanging out with Minnie over there. Minnie's our cow. That's fine. Man, we had an incident today. I had to rescue Hera. That's a whole nother topic, though. She got over there, and if you know anything about donkeys, man, whoo. But anyway, Hera's doing all right. She's one of our goats. She's over there. She's doing okay. So, pay attention to your birds, guys. Know your birds. Get to know them. Because excessive panting can be a warning sign, okay? Summer, tip number 7 for summer, offer those cool treats. Spoil those birds. Get that watermelon out there, the cucumber, frozen peas, man. It sounds funny, but for real, cold fruit, garden extras. We've all got garden extras, right? How many of you are planting 30, tomato plants for 2 people, or the amount of beans you can't even, it's crazy. Our chickens love watermelon. The ducks do too. They provide that enrichment, and they also contain water, right? Remember though, they're treats and they're not complete nutrition. Their feed should still be their primary food source, okay? Number 8, keep the feed fresh. We feed them fresh feed daily. So I'll see a lot of people do the fertilizer trick or whatever. And it's whatever, every now and then, sure, cool. I wouldn't do that every day. That's just my own take. I give them fresh, our birds and animals get fresh feed every day, and our birds free range, as you can see. So I'm a firm believer in the free ranging. So it's awesome. They do such great things for your property. So many great things. Store the feed properly because of the heat, man. Keep the feed dry. It molds easily, so watch for the mold. Check your feeders regularly. Feed that gets wet and sits in summer heat can become a problem real fast. Fresh feed equals healthy birds. I'm telling you. Number 9, predators are active in the summer too. And crows are going to try to take your eggs, man. I see it still here every day. I got a whole video on that. Go check it out. It's in my the flock playlist about crows stealing your eggs and how to deal with it. One thing people don't always connect summer with, though, is the predator activity. As temperatures rise, many predators become more active, right? You see the snakes, the raccoons, possums, hawks. Summer is a busy season for wildlife in general. Rooster trying to get a hen there, right there on film. Check your fencing, keep your coop secure, okay? Watch for the weak spots, get yourself guardian dogs. When we're focused on heat, predators don't take a vacation, okay? Final tip, enjoy these birds. They're awesome. Seriously, this is grounding, man. Homesteading is grounding. I mean, I love it. My final tip right there is simple. Slow down, man. Slow down. Coffee in hand, brothers and sisters. Some of my favorite moments on the homestead happen during the summer mornings. I love that heat. Watch the chickens scratch through the grass. Listen to ducks argue. Watch this cow jump when I turn real fast. Oh, she didn't do it. Played me like a fool. That's all right. Seeing the garden slowly grow. They just get comfortable. She's getting comfortable finally, man. Our Minnie here, we call her Minnie. She's Minnie Zebra. Dolly just did. Oh, that was funny. She just rose up to challenge the cow, and the cow was like, "What do you want?" Sorry. The chores never end here. The heat can be miserable. You know, the fences always need repair. This is an old coop we had. Work in progress, right? There's going to be parts that need to be picked up, moved around. There's something special about raising your animals and growing your own food. Chickens are often where that journey begins for a lot of people, okay? And that's cool. I mean, well, guys, that's 10 ways we help our chickens here stay comfortable at DiamondTrail Ranch in the summer months. I'd love to hear from you. Somebody asked in my videos, it was a rabbitry group. I think they only had one rabbit, the whole channel dedicated to one rabbit, which is cool. Asked if I reply to my comments and video, you know, to anybody that comments on my videos. Of course I do. We talked to our, I'm watching these two hens right here. This is so funny. Do you guys see this? Sorry. Somebody was asking me if oh man, they're so funny. I'm glad I got this on video. What are they doing? If you know what these two little ladybirds right here are doing, let me know, because this is funny. Oh look, they're cleaning each other. That's cool. You don't get to see that opportunity on film too often. Anyway, yeah. So I reply to everything. I see your comments. Let us know. We'd like to hear from you. What do you do to help your chickens during the hottest part of the year? Drop your tips and experiences in the comments below. And if you guys enjoy chickens, ducks, cows, goats, rabbits, gardening, simple country living, make sure you subscribe to our channel. It's fun. We love it, guys. Thank you for spending part of your day with us.